So let's get ready for a few tricks. Okay, suppose the question is, find the AP whose sum of first three terms is 24, which means we have to find one AP and whose first three terms sum is 24. Rest other than that, it is not given to us. So normally what we do? We will take the first term as A, second term as A plus D, and third term as A plus 2D. Okay, so after we will solve, what we will get? A plus D plus A plus 2D is equal to 24. And then what you will get? 3A plus 2D is equal to 24. After that, think. After that, you will say that nothing else is given in the question. How can we proceed? How can we able to find out the AP? We cannot find out the AP. So what you will do? There is a trick to find out the AP when only single thing is given to you. So let's learn that trick. So the trick is, we will take the three terms as A minus D, A and A plus D. Are these three terms in AP? Yes, all these three terms are in AP with common difference D. And when we add them, the D and D will get cancelled because they are having plus and minus sign, and hence we get 3A is equal to 24 or A is equal to 8. So now A is known to us, and this earlier we have one equation. If we put the value in that equation, we will get the value of D also, and hence we can able to find out the AP. Got it, students? So you can ask, is this the trick? It is just one of the example of the trick. Now the trick is that if three consecutive terms, any three consecutive terms are given, then we can take the term as A minus D, A and A plus D. Okay. Similarly, if consecutive 5 terms are given, then we can take A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D, and this will be A minus 2D, A minus A plus 2D. Okay. So, one more important thing which you have to know, that A will not be the first term. Here you see, in consecutive 3 terms, A will be the second term. Here A will be the third term. It means if we apply such kind of tricks, we cannot take our A as first term, because A will be the middle term of the AP. One more thing you have to see here, that here number of terms are odd. This is for 3 terms and this is for 5 terms. We did not talk about even number of terms. We are just talking about the odd number of terms. For even number of terms, we have another trick. Let's see that trick also. It says that if there are 4 consecutive terms, then we can take the 4 terms as A minus 3D, a minus d, a plus d, and a plus 3d. Here common difference will be 2d. Common difference changes. Earlier common difference was d only, but now common difference changes, and the common difference is 2d. Similarly, for 6 terms we can take a minus 5d, a minus 3d, a minus d, a plus d, a plus 3d, and a plus 5d. Now see the pattern. If you will add all these terms, all the d will get cancelled and you get a equation in only one variable, due to which we can able to find out the first term very easily. And this you can apply for any 3 terms. It is not necessary, or any 4 terms or any 5 or 6 terms. It is not necessary that they should be first 3, first 4, first 5, first 6 only. It can be any 4 terms, any 3 terms, like this, and we can apply it to solve the questions. Now we will solve one question based on this trick, and how this trick make our calculation simple. So here is the question, which says that the sum of 3 terms of an AP, or 3 numbers of an AP, is 24 and their product is 440. Find the numbers. Instead of product they can give anything else also, and they can ask to find the numbers. Okay, so if you take a plus d and a plus 2d, then also you can able to solve. You try by that method also, and then you try by this method also. After that you will find out what is the difference between these two methods. Okay, so you pause your video for a few minutes and then you try to solve by both the methods. First, by taking the 3 terms as a plus d, and a plus 2d, and secondly by taking the 3 numbers as a minus d, a, and a plus d. Just give few minutes to solve on your own this question. Pause your video and do and solve it. I hope that you have done as I have instructed. You have paused the video and then you have solved the question. If you have done that, then you can easily find out which method is easy and how easily we can get the answer from this method. Let's explaining you this method. As already we have done in the previous example, that while adding and solving, we will get a is equal to 8. Earlier we have solved it. Now what? Since we have to find all the numbers, which means we want d also. And remember, a is not the first term, a is the second term here, or a is the second number here, because they are simply saying about the number. So a is not the first number, a is the second number. Now the second thing given is product is 440. So product means multiplication, and multiplication is 440. So let's do the multiplication. On doing the multiplication as 440 and taking a is equal to 8, putting the value a is equal to 8, we get this equation: 8 square minus d square is equal to 440 by 8. What we have done, a minus d into a plus d will be a square minus d square. Remember the formula a plus b into a minus b, which is multiplied by a. So it will be a square minus d square is equal to 440 by a. And on further solving, we get d square is equal to 9, and hence we get d is equal to plus minus 3. Always remember, students, when we have something like this, d square is equal to 9, d square is equal to 16, in that case we will take both plus and minus value. We will not take any single value. Both plus and minus value is important. So we will take the d as plus 3 and minus 3. Okay, d we have taken plus 3 and minus 3. Then what are the three numbers? We have to find the three numbers. The solution is still incomplete. What are the three numbers? So what we have to do from the 8, because we have taken the terms as a minus d and a plus d. So from a, once we have to subtract 3 one side. Suppose you take d is equal to 3. So one time you will subtract d, one time you will add d. So what you will get? 8 minus 3, 5. Then next number will be 8. And then 8 plus d, 8 plus 3, 11. Okay. Now what happens if you take d is equal to minus 3? If d is equal to minus 3, then a minus d will be a minus minus 3, which means a plus 3, 8 plus 3, 11. So next, in second step, you will get 11. Then a will be 8, and then you will get 8 minus 3, 5. So again the numbers are same. So no need to solve two times, or you can write it that the three numbers directly are 5, 8 and 11 as the answer. Got it, students? And please send me your response when you have solved both the method this question. Still, if you have not done, please solve by that method also, by taking the three numbers as a plus d and a plus 2d, and then send me your response, how it is going. So one more trick is here. Actually, it is not a trick, just a simplified formula. Like if we want to find out the sum of first n natural numbers, 1 plus 2 plus 3, then we know that we have the formula Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus l. And if we substitute the value, n is n, a first term is 1 and last term l is equal to n, and we get the formula as Sn is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2, or we learn it as n plus 1 by 2. Okay, so it is just the simplified form of the formula. Now second, one of the property of AP, it helps you while solving few questions easily without making more confusions and all. It says that if there are three terms which are given in AP, then a plus then middle term b is equal to a plus c by 2. Okay, if three terms are given in AP, then middle term b is equal to a plus c by 2. Now how to use this property of an AP? Yesterday you have solved one question in which the three terms are given as x plus 2, 2x and 2x plus 3. Okay, and you have to find out the value of x. I hope you remember that you got the answer 5. If you don't remember, then here we are solving. Just now we come to know that second term, the middle term, is average of other two terms. So 2x is equal to 2x plus 3 plus x plus 2 divided by 2. So what I have done, just simply cross multiplication. So it becomes 4x, 2x plus x, 3x, 3 plus 2, 5. When this 3x will go this side, it will become x, and thus we get x is equal to 5. So like this way also you can solve the problems. Okay students.